Subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss any videos that I will regularly upload. Friends, generally the human body is God's that creation which has no competition, but sometimes due to several reasons there come different problems with the God's creation. Time by time there have been many people in the world who came with physical problems which after seeing them one would get completely shocked. So in today's episode I am going to talk about some of the most unique people in the world, in which some of them who even break world records. So let's start the video. Number 1. Strangest diet. There was a person named Michel lotito who can eat anything, and that literally means everything, and that's why he was called as Mr. Eat All during his entire lifetime. He spent eating all the materials such as iron, steel, rubber, wood and anything other to make his hunger stop. But the most mysterious thing is how his stomach digested all these things. He himself had said in many interviews that when he was at the age of 16 years old, at that time he started eating all these kind of things, and till today he had no problem while eating. His stomach could digest anything. Also in his entire lifetime he had eaten about 1000 kilos of iron and steel. So you can also describe him as a superhero. In many live shows, he had eaten TV, shopping cart and things like bicycle, but he achieved the most mysterious record when he had eaten the whole plane. Exactly, he is truly a very mysterious man. Number 2. Longest fingernails. This is Melvin Booth and his nails are about 32 feet long. It is not that he cannot cut his nails are like the other people only, but for the purpose of getting world record, he kept growing his nails for years. During his daily life, he faced many problems, but at the end he acquired Guinness World Record for the longest nails. Just like him, there is also a female whose name is Lee Raymond, and she also had the will to grow longest nails like Melvin Booth, and that is why in the year 1979 she decided that she wanted Guinness World Record, and her age at that time was 38. From there till 2008 she kept growing her nails, and in the year 2008 in Spain she got the world record for the largest nails of the female in the world. But unluckily, on the year 2009, she had an accident and she lost her 30 years of hard work in growing the nails. Her life was saved, but she said that she will not grow her nails for next 30 years because her age is 76 years and it is possible that till that time she may not live. Number 3. The tallest man. Sultan Kosen is the world's tallest man and his height is 251 cm, which means about 8 feet and 3 inches tall. In a human body, there is a gland which is called as pituitary gland. This gland releases an hormone which we even call it as HGH or human growth hormone, and it is mainly responsible for body composition, that is for one's height, muscle and bone growth. Sultan has a disorder which we call it as pituitary gigantism, and when this happens to a person, then the pituitary gland does an overproduction of growth hormone, and due to this that person's hand and legs increases rapidly, or to say that the bones grow more than a limit. And the same happened in the case of Sultan as well. Till the age of 10 years, Sultan's height was normal, but then his height kept on increasing and the growth did not stop. Finally, at the year 2010, in the University of Virginia, his surgery took place to stop the overgrowth hormone of pituitary gland. Doctors became successful, or else his height could have even grown more. Sultan has the record for the longest hands in the world, and his hands are 28.5 cm long, that is about 11 inches. Also, Sultan has the records for the longest legs in the world, which is 36.4 inches, that is about 1 feet and 2 inches. Sultan is living right now and he is the tallest man who is living in the world. But talking about the entire world's history, the tallest man record goes to Robert Wardlow, whose height is 8 feet and 11 inches. In fact, when he was 13 years old, his height was about 7 feet and 4 inches. inches and went on increasing till it reached 8 feet and 11 inches. But at the age of 22 years only, Robert died. Number 4. The smallest man ever. Chandra Bahadur Dangi is the world's shortest man who is from Nepal, and on February 2012, when he was 72 years old, at that time Guinness World Record team went to Nepal and a medical center made his measurement, and they came to know that though he was 72 years old, but his height was just 1 feet and 9 inches and his weight was just 14.5 kgs, and after that he took the Guinness World Record for the shortest man ever. When he was born, at that time due to some unknown medical condition, his growth stopped. Even big doctors could not explain that why his growth was so less. Also, another thing is that the world's tallest man and the shortest man have met together in their life. Number 5. Adam Rayner, the man who lived as tallest and shortest man. Now the case of Adam Rayner is very much similar to that of tallest and shortest man, but this one is the most mysterious case. There is very less information about the life of Adam Rayner, but the Rayner's disease is an example of the most mysterious disease in medical history, in which Adam's height was even less than 4 feet till the age of 21 years. Doctors even described him as a dwarf, but after that something really magical happened. That is, when he came to an age of 32 years, his height reached up to 7 feet and 2 inches and he looked like a giant human being. Due to a disease which he got, his height increased at a rate of 3.5 inches per year, and because of his body's abnormal growth, his bones became very weak and to a much extent he became handicapped. The pituitary gland in Adam's brain is considered responsible for happening of the disease. Due to tumor in a part of the brain, his body was growing incredibly fast. Adam, during his last days of his life, spent by living in an old age home where he could not even stand up on his own. And when he died at the age of 51 years old, at that time his height was 7 feet and 8 inches tall. In the world's entire medical history, Adam is only that person who lived as a dwarf and as a tallest man, where he faced both this medical condition in his life. Number 6. The heaviest plane pulled. Kevin Fast had made a record for pulling heaviest plane when on 17 September 2009, Canada, he pulled a 180-ton plane about 8.8 meter of distance. Previously also he had pulled many ships and trucks, but when he pulled this plane, then it became a world record. So you tell me, can you pull such an heavy plane? Whether the plane is moving or not, one's bones might break. The strength in his body was not from birth, but after many trainings he achieved this amount of strength. Number 7. The man with the stretchiest skin. The skin of Gary Turner is the stretchiest skin in this world. His skin is so loose that he can put his neck skin and stick to his mouth. He can stretch his body skin up to 6 cm. He got his power due to a disorder named Enhlers Danlos syndrome. This disorder affects the connectivity of the skin, and in this case also the connectivity is so less, due to which he can stretch his skin very long. And he also said that he did not feel any pain while stretching, nor did he get any stretch marks. Number 8. The longest time spent in direct contact with ice. This man, whose name is Wim Hof, they also call him as Iceman, and he can withstand extreme cold temperatures. On the year 2010, he achieved a world record for ice endurance when for whole 1 hour and 44 minutes he kept his body inside an ice, and moreover on the year 2011 he broke his own record of 2010. He submerged his body in the ice for 1 hour 52 minutes and 42 seconds. Also, he said that with the help of breathing exercise and many breathing techniques, he was able to control his body temperatures. He also said that anybody can do this if you practice breathing techniques correctly. Looking at Kevin and Wim, we can say that many meditation techniques and practice can help us in achieving these superpowers, and believe it or not, we can acquire these world records. However, if you like this video, then do press the like button. Also do share and subscribe so that you won't miss any videos that I will upload.